Hello everyone, we are going to learn Roman numeral today. So let's get started. To represent any number or to write any numbers, we use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. These are actually called Hindu Arabic numeration system. But in Roman numeral, there are 7 symbols to represent any number. So what are they? These are I, V, X, L, C, D and M. And Roman numeral system always written in the capital letter. So what are the values of these numbers? Let's talk about these values. Value of I is 1, V is 5, X is 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, M is 1000. Before converting any Roman numeral to numeral, you have to remember all these values. Let's write the Roman numeral of the numbers 1 to 10. So 1 is I, 2 is 2I, 3 is 3I, 4 is IV, 5 is V, 6 is VI, then 7 is V2I, 8 is VIII, 9 is IX, then 10 is X. And one point to remember, there is no symbol to represent the digit 0 in Roman numeral. Now let us discuss the rules for forming Roman numerals. There are certain rules which you have to remember. So rule number 1, when a Roman numeral is repeated one after the other, we add their values to get the number. For example, 2I. We have to add 1 plus 1, that means the value of I is 1, so 1 plus 1, that is 2. Similarly, XX. The value of X is 10 in Roman numeral, so we have to add 10 plus 10. The value of XX is 20. Now, rule number 2, in Roman numeration system, a letter can be repeated up to a maximum of 3 times only. Suppose we want to find the Roman numeral of 4. So 4 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 and value of 1 is I. But here we cannot add the values like I plus I plus I plus I. As per the rules, it will be IV, not 4I. Let us take one more example. Suppose I have taken 40 here. So 40 we cannot write XXXX. This is 50 minus 1 and value of 50 is L, so we have to write IL here. And why we subtracted here, we will learn it later. Now rule number 3, the symbols V, L and D are never repeated. For example, 10, if we convert it into Roman numeral, we cannot write VV. If you think you can write 10 as 5 plus 5, so value of 5 is V, so VV, this is wrong. You can write only X because there is certain value of X. Value of X is 10 in Roman numerals, we can write X is 10. Now rule number 4, if a smaller Roman symbol is written to the right of greater Roman symbol, then the value of the numeral is the sum of the values of the symbols. For example, VI. V is 5 in Roman numeral and I is 1 and V is greater than 1, that means I. So it will be 5 plus 1, that is 6. I have taken one more example, that is XXVIII. So we have to add all the values. X means 10, V is 5 and I is 1. So it will be 28. Now rule number 5, if a smaller Roman symbol is written to the left of a greater Roman symbol, the value of the numeral is the difference of the values of the symbols. For example, IV. V is greater than I, so we have to subtract it, that means 5 minus 1, that is 4. Another example is IX. X is greater than I, so we have to subtract. That means 10 minus 1, that is 9. Now rule number 6. If the symbols are combined, the value of the symbol of smaller value in the middle of two symbols of greater values is subtracted from the value of the symbol on its right. For example, xiv. Here I is less than v and also less than x, and it is in the middle of x and v. So what we'll have to do here? The value of x is 10 and iv is 4. So 10 plus 4, that is 14. Now let's take one more example, that is xix. So xx will be 10 plus 10 and ix means 10 minus 1, that is 10 plus 10 plus 9, which will get 29. This is all about the Roman numeral system. Thanks for watching.